Hi, everyone. It's me. It's C Lefty Run. So I have my week 14 of Revel Canyon Mount Charleston Marathon training to break down for you. I ended this week with 50.2 miles ran. So that is pretty good. You know, I'm in the 50s now. I like being in the 50s, just makes me feel a bit more confident. So Sunday, I ran my trusty 6 miles on Sunday. I either do between 4 and 6, but I've been really like pushing for the 6. So I did 6 miles on Sunday at a 9:23 pace with my heart rate of 136. So that was a nice, easy run for me. Don't remember what shoes I wore. I don't remember much of that run, but oh no, I think I wore my Saucony Endorphin Speeds just for an easy run. Because again, those shoes, if you haven't tried the Saucony Endorphin Speeds, I highly, highly recommend. You can make them go fast, make them go slow, like whatever. They are all-purpose shoes. I don't know why I'm not running my next marathon in the Saucony Endorphin Speeds. I'm still thinking about it. On Monday, I did 6 at a 9:35 pace with my friend Stephanie. My heart rate was 135. Okay, so the heat in Southern California, I think last week it was rainy and cold. This week we had a heat wave. And I did my run on Tuesday after work, and I started at around 3:45. And when I left for that run, it was 80 degrees outside. And of course, it's one of probably the hardest run for me of the week is that Tuesday run. So I went out there thinking, okay, I am going to, it's hot. I'm going to make this an effort-based run. I'm not going to really pay attention to my pace. If I don't hit my paces, it's okay, as long as the effort is there. That was my mentality going into it. But I did quite well. So it was 11 miles and my average pace was 8:38. The workout was, because it's a 1.5 mile warm up. The workout was 2 by 3. So 3 miles, 2 times with an easy mile in between the 2 sets. So my first 3 mile average was a 7:58 and my second 3 mile average was an 8:03. And it was a bit windy too. So I finished that run with like salt residue on my neck, which would indicate to me that I wasn't really well hydrated going into it. But I was happy that it was done and that I hit my paces. And I felt when I did this run, the last cycle, it was really hard. And it was hard this time, but it was more of a controlled hard. Like I felt like I didn't keep looking at my watch saying, okay, I have 0.10. Okay, I have 0.05. Okay, I have 0.03. Like I was like, okay, I have 0.25. I was like, okay, I have 0.05. So I was still like looking at it, but not like, oh my gosh, only 0.01 has, passed. So it felt more controlled, more comfortable this time, still hard. Thursday, I did my 6 at a 9:28. My heart rate was 139. Friday, I ran 8.2 with 6 of them with my friend. Also on Thursday, I ran with my friend. And my average pace was a 9:35. My heart rate was a 139. So I did 3 miles before meeting with my friend. And then I met with her and we did our traditional trek and I ran over. So I can't seem to get it right at like what point I meet her and how many miles I need to have before I meet her. It seems like it should be very simple math, but for some reason I'm always over or under and have to do more after, or I do too much before. Anyway, 8.2. But that's why I got my 50.2 in. So Saturday, oh yeah, so the weather shifted on Thursday, Friday. It was supposed to rain on Friday morning and it didn't. It was cold, like pretty cold, but it did not rain. Saturday welcomed us with some lovely wind. And I had my 13 miles, 10 at tempo or 10 at marathon pace. And this is a workout. I think I'd rather run the 16 than this workout. But and it was windy and I felt good. But man, that headwind, I was like, come on. Like, so my Tuesday run was hot and this one's windy, my two hard ones. But I guess what doesn't kill you is going to make you stronger, right? So I did a total of 13. My average pace was at 8:23, and my average for the 10 was an 8:07. And it got windier as the run progressed. And by the end of it, like my hair was just completely blown in the wind. But I was really, again, the conditions weren't great and I still managed to pull it off. So really pleased with that run. Had a ton of salt residue on my hat afterwards, had a ton on my pants. So this week I'm going to put Tailwind in my water every time I drink it. I'm just going to add a Tailwind. I have Tailwind, or not Tailwind. Is that what it's called? No, not Tailwind. Liquid IV, because I like Tailwind too. So not Liquid IV. I'm just going to put Liquid IV in my water every time I drink this week and see if that makes a difference. Because when I run Revel Canyon Mt. Charleston, you're at elevation and that dehydrates you quicker. And I remember when I ran Big Bear, I just almost felt like I had cotton in my mouth the whole race. And I stopped at every station. I stopped at every aid station. And I did go into that. I think I drank 80 ounces of water every day leading up to that race. And I put Noon in it all the time. So this week I'm going to try the Liquid IV and see, because next Saturday, see how that serves me on my Tuesday run this week and see how it serves me on my 16 miler next week. So I have my last 16 miler next week, which is crazy to think. It's my last 16 miler before the marathon. And then part of me is like, just when you have your 13 the following week, just add 3 more. But I'm like, no, don't mess with the plan. Don't mess with the plan. The plan works. It worked for you last time. It's going to work for you this time too. So I'm not going to mess with the plan. But yeah, my last 60 miler, and I've spoken to you about perhaps doing it in Palos Verdes in some hills. But again, I have 2 kids. It's opening day for baseball. And do I want to drive, half an hour to Palos Verdes, do the run, half an hour? That's an hour, which is a big deal. And then getting up early. So I don't know. I don't know, really. I keep thinking you did Revel Canyon Big City and you didn't really train in hills. And you did Revel Canyon Big Bear and you didn't really train on hills. Like, this is the training you did. So, this isn't going to be any different. But I am kind of curious because I am questioning wearing the A6 Metaspeed Sky. I'm curious how those will handle on hills. I don't know. Or do I just go back to the Saucony Endorphin Speed that I ran? But I spent so much on the A6 Metaspeed Skies. Like, how do I not wear them? Oh, and I love the New Balance too. The RC Elite. That's what I wore on Saturday for my 16 mile or for the 13 miler. So I don't know. I don't know which shoe is going to get the final rose, the race day rose. We'll find out. But I'm still like thinking about all of that. So anyway, that's me reporting from Long Beach, California. By the way, if you watch my videos and you're ever in Long Beach for work or something, hit me up. I'll take you for a run. Because I know when I travel and I have a long run to do, it really stresses me out, not knowing my surroundings, where to go, what to do, trying to figure it out. Like, I'll go as far as messaging run clubs before I go, or like calling and be like, do you have any like long run? And, I hate to say it, but they're not that helpful. So you can DM me on Instagram if you're in Long Beach and you want to go for a long run. I would run with you. I could tell you exactly where to go. I can even give you a tour of Long Beach while on the run. So just a thought. Did I do anything with Tommy this week? No, we just walked. I did his Road to Recovery series, which I am really enjoying because I can add it at the end of a day and get a little bit of Tommy inspiration. So I did one of those this week. But now that mileage is getting high, it's really challenging to even fit in strength. I did 2 strength sessions this week One was 20 minutes. The other one was just 10. I focus on abs and glutes. I did see Dr. Ty on Monday. I can't remember if I talked about that. And that was helpful. So he worked out my hamstring and it's feeling a lot better this week. So I'm going to go see him again next week to keep that at bay. So anyway, happy running. Good luck. Hope your training's going well if you're training for something. And yeah, do you see my Dodger chairs in the background? Yeah, I got those from Dodger Stadium when they remodeled. And then my little stained glass, I changed spots today. So anyway, happy running. Week 15, here we come. I can't believe I have 3 weeks left. Bye.